Fingerbones is a short psychological horror game about a father and his daughter trapped in a bunker after the apocalypse. Atmosphere. From the very start of the game, there's a thick feeling of dread that continues to grow as the game goes on, with each note you find ramping up the intensity. Even after playing it a few times, I still think I'm going to see someone looming in the distance, but no one ever appears. It's a very sad and depressing game. An overwhelming sense of despair hangs in the air the entire time you play. That's one Harry Mason. Scares. The real scares of this game come from reading the diary entries. The atmosphere and sound design lead you to believe that something bad is going to happen, and each diary entry continues to paint an increasingly disturbing image in your mind of what happened. There's a few sudden loud noises to put you on edge, and childlike screams echo throughout the cold stone rooms are more harrowing with the diary entries giving them context. That's 2 Harry Masons. Sound design. There's a soft melancholic synthesizer tune playing that gets more overbearingly sad as the game progresses. The use of reverb leaves the environment feeling very cold and empty, but the standout is the screams and cries, which sound very sorrowful. That's 3 Harry Masons. Gore. There's a few splatters of blood that, once given context, leave nothing to the imagination. That's 4 Harry Masons. Story. Whilst it'd be easy to simply explain the 5 or so minute experience this game offers, it would ruin it completely. The subject matter of the game is deeply disturbing and focuses around morals and how they can be rejected in the case of something like an apocalypse. The main character who writes the diary entries is depicted as a very cold and uncaring individual, and reading the notes laying around is extremely unsettling, not only because what they say, but the realization that this could, and maybe has, realistically happened. Making the final score 5 out of 5 Harry Masons. For the extremely short experience the game offers, it really packs a punch. The subject matter is very delicate, and I suggest anyone who goes into this reads the description on the Steam store before downloading it. It is of course free though. Again, I'd like to remind you this whole thing is down to my opinion in horror games. If you don't share this opinion, then that's cool, I get it. I'd like to point out that whilst I was filled with dread the entire time, I did not scream like a banshee or unwrap the computer. I advise you don't either. There will be more horror reviews in the pipeline, and thanks for watching. And always go check out Bumps in the middle of the night. Peace.